It's the beginning of a show where we have cuts for YouTube and such. Welcome everybody to the Game Trailer Show. My name is Jacklifear.
I'm tehMorag. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day because this show is going to be excellent because in December, people don't like releasing video games.
Not
so
at
we
all.
got a good... They're games. That's all. We just got games.
We will be featuring games released between December 16th and the 31st.
No. The first one comes it starts at the 10th.
Oh, that's right. We get to look back at all the good ones. The goodies that we missed.
The ones that devs are like, we're not going to do any advertising for this whatsoever. And then they just, boom, bring it right on out. They don't tell anyone that it exists yet.
Okay, so if it's the one I think it is, I've got some pretty cool commentary about it.
I only heard about this. Boneworks. I only heard about it, and then I guess it is one of the top-selling VR games already. And when I went and looked at all the trailers, I was like, holy crap, this is excellent looking.
So the gist is they went out of their way to build the next system for VR physics. And this is kind of a game based off of their theory of what they can do with it. What's fascinating about this is less about what the gameplay is and more about what it means for the future of VR. Just looking... yeah.
Regardless of future VR or just gameplay wise, some of their I know like some of their tech videos do a really good job of saying, hey, this is what VR could be. Like it's very reminiscent to what even Valve did with their Half-Life Alyx trailer too. Like there were some very particular moments in there. They're like, you guys haven't seen this yet. You haven't seen this at all in any other VR game, and we're gonna showcase it to you, kind of indirectly through gameplay. So like when you see this trailer, kind of the same thing. They kind of show off some of the visuals and whatnot too at the same time.
So, that said, just the thing that impresses me is what you can do with your hands that look much better than every other game. How it looks like you using your hands are important.
Like a proof of concept game. I'm gonna. If you want to take a look at it, sure. Like maybe it is just a big giant tech demo, but I'm pretty sure this is a full-blown game. Just like say Half-Life 1 was a full-blown game, but they showed a concept of, hey, this is what you can actually do with an adventure game. You know, a story-driven adventure game.
I'm looking forward to this. This is possibly a game we reference in hindsight as something that inspired the future.
Well, hello there,
yeah. So, game that's been out already for a while, but it's now out on PC. Good old Dragon Quest Builders 2. This is a long game, by the way. A very long game.
Long game? Because I played the original one, and I'm still playing it on PS4, and I really wanted to play this game. But
I think I put already like 40 hours into it. I was like, okay, this is a Dragon Quest game. It just doesn't end. And it very much holds your hand for a good chunk of the game too as well, because you jump from land to land to land to land, and there's very few like go out and do your own thing type of stuff. But gotcha. I get why they wanted or need to do that.
In the first one, they had kind of your own sandbox area. By the way, big shout out to Washan for this tofu game.
The tofu puzzle game.
It is, and he gets
beautiful
happy.
Looking. I don't know, like just the art in this is it's unique enough to the point where they found a way to just pull off animations and just made it all just work together. I don't know. It just looks beautiful. It has its own unique charm, you know?
I just kind of really love this game. This is one of those games many people would dismiss, and I love the quirkiness of it. Let's see. So, would you say this game would be streamable for a general person? Like, you do a lot of puzzle games, so.
This is streamable for sure for puzzle games. And if anything, I think it has the extra aesthetic of the art that they're using to just make it that much more watchable. IMO from a streamer point of view.
I am, like, you can see there's really good logic to all of this. But man, I'm kind of confused on how they're doing some of these cool moves.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely. And it's like, this is the thing, like with some puzzle games, if puzzle games can show the mechanic, especially in long playthroughs, like if someone sits down, like if they get engaged like the first 30 seconds, and then they can see how the game works, you're doing pretty good. Well, like a game that didn't do that well, in that regard, would end up being, say, Monte Carlo?
Monte Cristo?
No. Well, was it? It was the one where you're always in dark, and it was just really hard to stream. Not Monte Crypto.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Thieving one with all the different types of character types. Monaco, yeah, there we go. Monaco, every man for himself. But yeah, hey, another VR game though.
Budget cuts too.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
So apparently, the only note you have here is that it starts off immediately where the previous one ended.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I love when games do that, like end at a cliffhanger and start right away. Hopefully they have a reminder of what the story was. Well,
you know what game is what we're never gonna get the ending to the or the answer to the cliffhanger for?
There's a Half-Life 3 joke here, but what did you mean?
Definitely a Half-Life joke in there. Definitely a Half-Life joke in there. But yeah, no, exactly. I wish that more games ended up doing like that. Hey, this, like, it just picks up right after, and then you just keep walking with it. Not many games do that, sadly.
Kitty.
Do you like kitties?
I do.
You get to play as a cat in this game. Could you tell?
I see that. Crafting as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a super kind of casual game. No timers, just enjoy the game and then just play with it. It's a little bit like adventure, if I remember correctly.
Does it seem to have story, or is it more just personal experience from what you saw?
Story, if I remember correctly, there's definitely going to be story in that.
Gotcha. Interesting how they do the unfamiliar. Do they play off the fact that it's a familiar to magicians and such? I saw the witch hat.
I have no idea.
Yay for cluelessness.
I have no idea. So if there is one thing, like over the last couple months, that I've gained a little bit more appreciation for, is the super well done ultra casual games.
Yes.
When I say ultra casual, I mean the stuff that like Big Fish has been putting out for years and years and years. Like, you remember Big Fish games?
I would have to Google it off the top of my head. It's not.
So Big Fish Games was with Wild Tangent, if I remember correctly, a long time ago, who ended up putting games on PC through like HP and Compaq and all those companies for like a long time.
Gotcha.
And they actually have their own platform. And I think, if I remember correctly, I think this game, it's either this one or another one, is what came out on Big Fish and their own client a long time ago. But they're starting to re-release all their games onto Steam now. But they're like usually like point and click, hide and seek games. Like they're games that like, again, like they're very much aimed towards ultra casual.
Gotcha.
But one thing that's really nifty about it is that now it's getting in front of more people, and you're actually going to see more people picking them up. Because before, like working in retail, you'd see the box on the wall, and usually only had like, I'll say it right now, older ladies coming in and buying it.
Yeah.
Like grandmas and whatnot. But now I see a whole different age group going for them now, which is fantastic.
Like, it's the equivalent of Peggle in some ways, in terms of ultra casual.
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't accidentally mean to do this as a segue. Peggle uses balls, and this is Demon's Tilt. Totally accidental good segue, by the way.
Very much so. Yeah, no, early access game for of all things for whatchamacallit. Pinball game.
Ooh, I'm good with some kunai fighting. Shadow Brawlers.
This game actually had a couple different trailers that did really well. And this, I think, was the best one, which is like their newest. But when I did more research into it, it's actually still a really old trailer. They haven't updated their trailers for a while. But it just goes to show, like, if a dev doesn't put out a trailer for a year and it still sells well, does that mean they need to make a new one?
Not really.
You know? And yeah, it's a fantastic trailer, too.
I mean, as long as it hits all the bullet points you want to hit and it gives the impression you need to sell it, you know?
Mm-hmm. So it says early access here, but it's actually coming out of early access on the 13th. Coming out of, I mean, it came out of, but yeah.
Is he literally just juggling the ball? Good. Aww. I'm down for an ASCII game. Thank you for putting this in. What is it? Ooh, Alex?
We have Wazdead, the complete edition.
Hold on.
You got the quest to collect money.
Well, yes, it should be. That name is familiar to me. That said, oh my god, this looks amazing for everything I want to. I am playing this on my channel. I don't care. You guys will have to put up with it.
Clone? Boshi clone is also a clone of Mario 2 as well too. So, you know, we can go wherever it is.
It does look a little bit like a challenge platform.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like it. It looks like it's not too. Oh, it has a Pika.
Your zombie's awake. And George
Pika or Pekka? What do you say?
I say Pika because that's what I've heard from Tornus.
It's a lich.
And I will just trust
Wait, I heard him
Tornus.
say. Wait, I heard him just call Pekka.
Well, I don't know if he was making fun of his community. If I'm saying it wrong, I will admit it.
Uh-oh, now I need to know.
I need to know too. I'm gonna go watch his show sometime and be like, hey, is it Pika or Pekka? And then
No
what?
way they'd be able to ride a dragon.
What is this?
Wait,
What is
Dragon
this
Red?
game you asked?
Yeah, what the hell?
What? George isn't a dragon. He's a wife.
This was a little bit more of a story trailer.
Shut up,
It-
Ainsley.
I don't even know if it was I can't tell if it was a good trailer. It was just like, I don't know what's going on. It looks like a really bad VR game that actually they put some good effort into the trailer. Is the gameplay actually good? I have no idea, but it's just a guy that's running around on their friggin' dragon Wyvern. It's a VR game too, by the way.
Yeah. So it's dragons versus zombies versus airships versus who cares?
Versus who cares?
Oh,
But
it's a
I
wyvern.
think They put effort into that though. It's a very much tech demo-ish, but hey, what VR game isn't a tech demo nowadays?
You know, I said that until I saw the Resident Evil game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this trailer is how you do like a content creator approach to a game, right and wrong, all the way.
I'd say that this trailer is one of those like really awkward ads you see for like mobile commercials where like there's a person playing on their phone like, this game's so much fun, and they're tapping the screen and then they're showing something completely different behind them.
Yeah.
That's what this trailer feels like.
Do you know what I say about this trailer? This is the equivalent of what you show to like mainstream media to people who are legitimate boomers that are going to wonder, why aren't you in your basement?
That's fair. That's
I'll be
completely
honest.
fair.
I wanted to put that in special, but the game actually was one of those I could see myself playing it on stream.
If I remember correctly, I think I had it labeled as special question mark, and I'm like, no, this is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't quite special enough, but it was just, like I said, it's like kind of those really awkward, like, what are they trying to sell commercial? It's like, who are you trying to target with this? Like, I know that you're trying to sell your game, right? But how?
Yeah.
How are you trying to sell it?
Like, my argument is, I could see someone wanting to play that for stream. It had a purpose. And ultimately, just because something is memey doesn't mean it's special.
I agree. I agree with that.
So, this
Melbit's World.
is
This is
cute.
a port. Yeah, it's a port. It was originally out on PS4 at the earlier of the month, if I remember correctly. Up to 4 players. Looks like it's kind of puzzle-ish.
I like this. It almost, but the question is everything time-based? So it seems like you have to kind of coordinate further along than you were. Oh yeah,
Coordinating
hats.
with people online.
Hats. If there's anything I disliked about Team Fortress is the fact that they introduced the concept of hats to the world.
Hats or just cosmetics in general?
Hats. Like, but then again, I was okay with it in frickin' Rocket League.
Rocket League was so much more after that.
I know. I'm a hypocrite. Let's just take that as our moral of the story.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This trailer. So when I'm normally like going through games the first time, I don't end up looking at the full trailer. But this was a game that I had to keep going back to because I want to cut it. Like going by and just looking, I'm like, what the hell is this trailer? What is it even trying to do? I had to actually watch it in full. I'm like, okay, this is a good trailer. But we have Sapper. And, you know, they just slowly go through, just showcasing little bits of gameplay going through. You're just like, I don't get it, but why? Okay. So you can cut stuff down, you know?
This is one of those, it's like, okay, he's doing it. Why? Do I care? I don't care. And then they show you why you should care.
But have they shown us why we should care?
No, not at all.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that
chain reaction. The game.
I don't give a care. It's fire. I will. Having a chain reaction. Oh my God, is it a? It's freaking Mousetrap, the board game, all over again.
It's a good way of looking at it.
All right, I'm totally down with that game. Thank God that trailer didn't suck.
Just going through that trailer, because I usually just click through looking for like key scenes, and that was definitely one where you just like you couldn't just pick out one part and be like, yeah, it's a good trailer. You gotta look at the whole thing for that one.
Yeah. Okay. I can't believe. So if people have been watching the Game Trailer Show for a long time, we showcased one in our first special trailers, 2222, and the developer made a game and trailer that's good-ish.
Yeah. This is amazing. This trailer is amazing. It's probably my favorite trailer of the whole show. I'm not gonna lie.
It's got so many improvements on the mechanics. It makes me wonder, how did someone taking a trailer for something so bad make something kind of cool?
I think this is like that learning to improve by iteration.
Yeah,
you know.
At Dark Twins. They made. Oh, go on. I interrupted.
They made a pretty. You know, I'm not gonna lie. The first trailer wasn't terrible. We left it in special, right?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a bad trailer. It was just creepy.
Yeah.
So now this one is completely not creepy, and they actually changed it around, and yeah, it looks playable.
Badger, yeah, you nailed it. Dark Twin says they sent me the key for this. I have no idea what to even make for it. Look at their previous game and compare, Dark Twinge. That's my advice. Oh my God, is this a remake of an original game or a re-release?
Pretty sure this was a brand new game, just called British Gangsters, and I left it in because it was pretty. I'm not gonna say it's unique because we've seen this before, but. Have you seen an arcade style game like this on a console / PC done even half as well as what this looks like? Even though this looks like a mobile game.
Not for a decade and a half. When Time Crisis was ported.
Oh, true enough, actually.
Yeah, like this screams Time Crisis.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that they don't really have a great trailer out there, as you can tell by the resolution.
Yeah, but
it was still a half-decent trailer, and it looks like this could be a really fun mobile game, honestly.
Honestly,
I would want to play this.
I would enjoy. Why are you doing the marble bullshit?
Oh God, I didn't even notice. British Gangsters the game.
Oh no, and they did. Oh, bad taste. They did something very close to the Total Biscuit intro background. All right. Can I be honest?
You called it free ski in the notes.
This reminds me so much about free ski. It even involves the Yeti.
It's called ski free.
Is it ski free? I was wrong.
It's ski free.
Either way, there's the Yeti. Motherfucker, the Yeti's back. I don't care if I said it wrong. This game is a classic for anyone who ever played an old school Windows game system.
But yeah, no, I played a crap ton of that on Windows 3.1.
Oh my god, that was the I'm grounded from other things, I'll play this game.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, it was the I don't have any other games, I'll play this game.
Hey.
That and Chips Challenge.
Oh, Chips Challenge was so good. I say potato,
portata.
You say patata?
I was going to say portata, but, you know, I put R's in words when they don't have R's in them. But it's potata?
Potata, not portata? Okay, good to note.
And there's two different titles for this game. It's either Potata Fairy Flower, which is what I kept seeing it as, or on Steam, Potata Chapter 1. It was really weird. Like, it's all over the place. Like, their PR and advertising for it is all over the place, too, as well. So I'm not 100% sure what they're fully calling it.
I bet you in a month they'll have a confirmed name. They're just trying to figure it out last minute, I guess.
No, this game came out already.
Oh, you know what I mean. No, I don't know what I mean, but you know what I'm trying to not say. No.
Fair enough.
That said, that person looks real angry, but this looks like what? The classic off-brand platformers you found on the NES? A little?
Yeah, I'd say that for sure. Two-person dev team for this game too as well.
You know, for a two-person dev team, that's some really cool and solid art approach.
Mm-hmm. I want to know if their concept artist is the same as their concept slash like their nice art. I wonder if that's like the same as like their main artist for the rest of the game too as well. It looks really nice.
Kind of interested. So, section 1, honestly, some goodies in there that you can definitely tell compared to November that we don't have the big smash hits. Legit, but that's just this time of year, you know. What did you think looking at those games? I feel weird that the 2 sequel was my favorite. We'll talk more about it later.
Trailer. It's a great trailer.
It surprisingly is. We'll catch you guys in part 2 or something. Pause. All right. Bathroom break or stand-up break time. Hello, friends. So if anyone's coming in late, remember that we will be posting these up to YouTube as 3 separate parts and all that. It is so weird, freeing, and restrictive to not have a guest. You know what I mean?
It is definitely nice for sure.
It's like, now I just have to sling the shit with Morag. I'm totally fine with this. I don't have to. This is a true thing whenever you host a talk show in any form. And I know you and I have talked about this off air. You don't have to worry about providing the best experience because we're stuck with each other.
Stuck with each other? I don't even know what you're talking about.
You're just like, yeah, Kevin, what are you talking about? Nah.
We're not stuck with each other. We are each other.
Oh, God, we have reached that phase? Oh, God, that means it's maturized or whatever before I even realized it.
Oh, boy.
Hello, Morag.
Hi.
Hi. This is now awkward.
Hi. British Gangsters looked really good too as well for like a mobile game. Actually, I'm gonna probably go check to see if it is on mobile. Oh, God, yeah, but I guess the makers of Blackside also helped make that game too as well a little bit.
Now let's see. Dragon Quest builds. I'm going down the list and making my checks now. Demon's Tilt I am clicking on. You did too.
Pinball, man.
Any others that look good to you?
What is it? The video what was it? Video pinball genre with shoot 'em up and hack and slash elements. I don't really know what the shoot 'em up hack and slash elements were, but supposedly there's something else hiding in the game that they didn't really show in the trailer that ton.
All right. I'm going to be honest. I just clicked on Bloody Trains.
I was, and I'm just like, if I see it again, I'll probably play it. But I'm probably not going to go out of my way and find it.
Poor Isaac. I'm going to give him a list. He's going to go down and he'll be like, what?
Why do you want these? And he gets like replies back. And again, this, I'm not saying this is what dev would do this, but I always imagine, and I've had this experience with like some newer indie devs where it's either broken English, which is understandable. It might be English as a second language. But B, the ones that are really, really feels like you're talking to a friend that doesn't like talking. Or it's just one word replies most of the time, and you're just like, and they, but you think, well, you're trying to sell your game. What is this? Like, I don't get it. And that's like, but you somehow still get a key out of it. But I don't know. It's weird sometimes talking with some devs. But again, I just treat them like they're just normal people. But again, it's like normal people trying to sell their game, but they're not selling their game. Like, how much effort are they putting in? It's weird. I don't know. I have some like conflicting views when it comes down to trying to talk to some people when they try to sell their stuff like that.
With in my case, when I sat down and talked about and compared experiences with an Epic and Ghost with other indie titles, everyone universally says, I just want to make games. It sucks trying to sell them. Marketing is the one thing that they're like, I want to spend money on, but it's so stupid to spend money on, but I know it's necessary. And, you know, that's actually one of the things that you can find relatable to being a content creator on Twitch. You know, the one thing that we all love is talking about ourselves. And one thing that we all suck at is marketing ourselves.
What is marketing? Is it just talking about yourself, but with confidence?
No, it's about utilizing online tools and facilities to get whatever you're saying out to more people than who you're talking to.
Oh, to talk to people you have no idea about.
Yeah.
Without you even knowing you're talking to them.
It's almost like advertising. Things like that.
Whoa. Okay, I gotta go add some ducks to the ducky tree. Be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. What is cloud gaming? So, is throwing your business... All right, Badger says, I think marketing is throwing your business cards all over a convention. Anyone else have any guesses about what marketing should never be? I'd love to hear your random rants. Republican Kim says, an exception guy like your friend. I think he's saying the obvious. He's saying that I can't ever get a job, and that's that. Only someone that has the knowledge and acumen would ever know. So how do you get the knowledge and acumen? Oh, I get it. You get a job. Is that how it works? I should get the music on.
Hey, I didn't. You know who? Like, I've seen. Okay, I've only thrown my business cards out around a convention once, like super gross, once, and that was the very first convention I went to with a shit ton of business cards because I thought, hey, 2,500 ninja cards. I was reading Ninja Stars.
Nice.
It was like 2,500 easy. I can get rid of all of these very quickly. No, you can't.
No, isn't that like essentially giving one out of every 5 people at that con?
PAX West being
PAX
like 30,
West was
30.
like 33, so 1 out of every 15 people.
Yeah, like that was. I was just going down lines hoping that I wouldn't get kicked out by an enforcer saying, "Hey, you can't do that." But I was also that guy that would like stand at the entrance and the exit of the very first official Twitch panel that had all of like 10 or 12 people show up too.
God.
And I would just be handing out my cards and trying to talk to everyone there too as well.
That was naive back then, you know?
Was I naive or did I have confidence in such a way that is that what helped me grow to begin with?
You know, what I mean by naivety is that whether it works or not, I think we did it just because we felt it was right, not if we knew it was right. That's what I mean, is maybe the innocence of thought. You know what I mean?
And I agree in that regard, but it's funny. I want to do it again. but the thing is, and I think this is where, and I don't know if maybe now knowing it, now that I'm no longer innocent, knowing what ramifications or what possibilities, effects it could have, would I still go into it with the same idea? As the culture shifted where that is 100% not welcome. Kind of like, actually, it's funny, with YouTube. With YouTube, years and years and years ago, 10 years ago, if someone even said the word sponsor or ad even close to their video, they would be canceled.
Pretty much.
By today's culture. Nowadays, it's just like, yeah, you got a sponsor, yeah, even though it's just an affiliate link, but yeah, you got a sponsor, woo!
Hell,
like
even
their whole
more
community
so,
is good about it now.
We literally have a tweet this recently from Loco saying, "Thank you for watching sponsored streams. You guys are the best." And the replies on that are just so wholesome. I get you.
Yeah, and it's weird.
Morag, apparently you're no longer innocent. Oh no.
Well, no, I'm not. But no, it is interesting though when how people do end up bending the word sponsorship, especially on YouTube. Actually, especially in people's bios.
Yeah.
On Twitter. Sponsored by this company. Like, no, they don't actually sponsor people. Like, yeah, they do. I'm like, are you sure?
Just because I'm poor and eat ramen every day doesn't mean I'm sponsored by them.
I don't know. It just feels like it's like the whole thing like with Instagram personalities where they purposely like have like Starbucks in their picture because it says, oh yeah, I'm that good type of thing. What was it? I saw a picture where someone, or I read a story where they ran a local coffee shop, and a person would bring in a Starbucks cup and then get them to dump out the Starbucks coffee just to fill it up with their coffee.
The false equivalence is one term that comes to mind. I don't know if it perfectly applies here. It's one that people that I trust say more than me. But it's also part of the fact of borrowing tribes. For example, you go into a Twitch channel and they're like, look at all of my personal custom emotes. They're all Pikachu. And at the same time, you're borrowing into the people who love Pokemon. But is that really your brand? Is it really the fact that you're associated with Pokemon? I mean,
oh, you mean people that purposely do emotes that look like other emotes, and they might be memes as well too?
Maybe.
And they're literally just tracing. I mean, sorry, not tracing. Using as inspiration for their own emotes.
No, that's a different path, but very closely aligned. The intent is. No, it's very blurry and gray, and I don't like this subject all of a sudden.
Right how many people have sip emotes?
How many people?
I don't know who the first sip emotes. Oh my goodness, or the yeah ones. Those are the two big ones for me, at least, where they look almost all identical and just slightly different art. That's all.
I love all of them that do emulations of Pepe the Frog.
Yeah, the Pepe ones. Yeah. I feel those are like very much on like a ton of second or English as a second language channels. I find there's a ton of like just flat Pepe style emotes.
Whoa.
And they like, I feel that they end up being more morphs of like a lot of the original Pepe meme stuff that exists out there. And I feel that there is a little bit more on there. But it's funny that when you go and take a look at, say, at a ton of like the English side channels, which is really weird, they're the ones that feel like they just flat copy and then alter it a little bit. It's so weird. Like when you actually go down and take a look at different cultures on Twitch and where the emote trails lead. It's really weird.
That's really fascinating. I've never really looked into that specific correlation myself, so it was cool to hear you share your thoughts.
Yeah.
So, before we go on, thank you everybody for coming here on both channels and all the people supporting with your raids and all that awesomeness. I just want to say it's been a crazy year. We started this over half a year ago. Oh my lord, 7 months ago? No?
It was June or July?
No, May. I think it was May was our first episode. But I mean, 14 episodes, actually maybe longer, because some of those were once a month, the first one or two.
Possibly, yeah. I don't remember, but yeah.
Wow, it's getting close. I mean, we're approaching a year, and many of you have been watching since then. It's been pretty awesome. I know in the beginning we talked about how there was constant feedback, especially in your channel, how they wish that people were talking to us and such, and we did more responsiveness. But I kind of really like just having the breaks in between. That was your idea specifically, just to be able to chill and chat. So
yeah, they came off of more so from last week. I think it worked out really well.
Yeah.
But we should get back though into the trailers for second part.
We should. So overall, a shout out to every one of you lurking and chatting. Thank you all for being here. And hopefully this next segment will entertain you as much as we entertain ourselves. That sounded cheeky, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Swapping the video scene. Turning the music down. Hey, K-Drac, if you make a cut right here, that would probably be correct. I'm saying it because it helps your editing. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm all set.
Nice. And then during the break, that's when we took off our shorts. Right, Morag?
I have pants on.
Oh. Well, this is awkward. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to part 2.
So you have a knee right here. It's my nipple.
It's your nipple?
I have to keep it covered all the time, even on stream.
You know what, Morag? You're the more mature of us right now.
Hey, we got trailers starting
we got trailers.
From the 17th to the 23rd of December this month, ranging anywhere from games like Riftkeeper to Down to Hell. It's going to be excellent.
Wow. So from Rifts to Hell. Cheeky.
The whole thing is going to be all about the deep, dark blacks and reds of society and the gaming industry. It's going to be amazing.
Rated T for teen.
And apparently it's all rated T.
Yep. I know another game that was rated M that should not have been rated M that's on the Switch, but we'll talk about that later.
No problem. So this is Riftkeeper.
First game Riftkeeper.
You're just laughing at your thoughts.
Okay. So, what is it? This game, they are boasting about how everything is handcrafted in this game. No procedurally generated, which, you know what? I could be down with that style of advertising.
Okay.
Because procedurally generated stuff is I'm not going to say it's overdone, but it exists a lot.
I mean, as a person who may have helped with the project that originally was attempted to be procedurally generated and then turned into a handcrafted when I get it. Going on this one, though, one of the best parts about a handcrafted is actually creating a pace that's intended. That's one of the things lost in procedurally generated things, I feel. So it looks like I see a variety of weapons. Would this be fun to stream is the question, I would say. I would say so if your community.
Or would it be fun to watch?
I think so. The only feedback I'd have is lack of variety of weapon motions.
Yeah, this stuff seems pretty simple.
It's all
but it's
ABC.
not. But it's not like simple as in like I'd say that it doesn't have a style. It looks very rigid in some capacities.
The animations didn't have flow in and flow out.
Yeah. Next game up, we have Singularity Tactics Arena.
Oh, really? This is based off SCP?
Did it say that?
Yeah, it did.
It
was
believe
inspired by the SCP universe. I'm putting that on my list simply for my kids. That said, it's beautiful pixel art.
Yeah, no, like from my part here, I feel that just the looks, the feel, it has enough of its own thing going for itself that I think it could still do well.
I'm kind of liking it.
Yeah, and it has a feel of like even a little bit of like the addition of like the old school tactics games like Golden. I don't remember it. Not Sun. Golden Sun. I don't remember what it is. No.
Not Final Fantasy Tactics. Ogre Beth?
It was the Sega game.
I don't know.
No, maybe it was gold. Maybe it wasn't golden.
That's okay.
Anyway,
Chat has her back if they know.
yeah, chat will get it. Hey, do you like Category MRC?
Yeah.
Oh, Shining Force. Thank you, Shining Force.
There you go.
So this is the next game by the creator of Katamari.
Is this? Wait. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It
It's
has
out.
their music.
Yeah. It's out on the Epic Game Store.
Nice.
Also the PS4.
Did he just flush poop into his brain?
I can't get over this trailer. I can't get enough of it. It's just so all over the place.
I just adore whatever they do. Just because they will never do anything that makes sense, and then make it make sense.
Does it make sense? Will it ever make sense? Does Katamari by the end of the game make sense to you?
Yeah, you're making stars.
But why?
Does that matter? Hey, Ducky!
See, it don't matter. You just don't know why. There's no rhyme or sense. I guess by that standard, we don't know why Mario is rescuing the princess. But, you know, I guess.
Yeah, well, do you want to know the biggest question? Is he really a plumber? Just think about that.
Plumber that rides around lizards?
I know. Abusing
To beat up other
them
lizards?
because he whacks the back of their head to stick their tongue out.
Oh, you do that to horses too, right?
I want to point out that Morag and Jacklifear do not condone this conversation in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, the only reason why I said horses is because there's another YouTuber that I watch from time to time that just calls Yoshi a horse. That's all. It's like, oh, it's my horse.
Thank you for elaborating, because I was clueless. I just got this picture of people going to ranches being like, I know what I'm doing.
No. Please don't hurt. Please don't hurt any horses.
Wow.
Hey, do you like classic Super Nintendo basketball games?
Oh my god. This is like Double Dribble, but good.
We have basketball classics. Guess how many, without looking at the notes, guess how many players are in this game by name?
Oh my god, 1,000 plus?
1,000 plus. 175 teams as well.
Oh my god, they have yearly rosters too.
Like, it's pretty insane.
You have a moves counter you can deplete. That's amazing. I'll be honest, this looks really cool.
And this, I don't remember when this went into early access, but it's coming out of early access.
Why are they doing a Mega Man 2 joke?
Because memes.
I love it. I'll be honest,
There's probably a whole
this
bunch
is getting a
I'm not
click.
even catching on this. This music, though.
This screams ultimately the one. This makes me feel like the best sports game ever on the NES, ice hockey. That was by far the best.
Man, some of my favorite memories of like sports games come from the NES and the N64.
Yeah, it was ice hockey and Super Tecmo Bowl. That's all you needed.
There was a wrestling game that I played a crap ton on N64. Like the run of the WrestleMania games, and it was a ton of fun, man.
Oh, you just reminded me of just the classic wrestling game. This is a beautiful trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about this.
The first series that's coming to PC, the DJ Max, which has been mostly on the mobile. When I say mobile, I mean more the PSP is where I first learned about it.
Okay.
Anything past behind, I know it was out even before that, but I think it was more arcadey-ish. I think, possibly. But yeah, DJ Max Respect V5, who knows? But just think of it, it's DDR for your fingers.
Gotcha.
But it also looks like from the trailer they're going down the route of the multiplayer side of stuff too as well, where you can play multiplayer against people and whatnot. So kind of like what was it? What's the OOS version? Oh, it's just called OOS. That you can play online too as well. The Elite Beat Agent / OOS games, but for PC. But yeah,
That's
so this
pretty
is
cool.
something I'm probably gonna be checking for sure. Because I know I really enjoyed DJ Max on the PSP. So it'll be interesting to see how this works for PC instead.
That is, I mean, as a person who never played DJ Max, but appreciated the hell out of DDR, this looks like a really good experience.
Yeah, this isn't one of the longer trailers, but it's it's a good fun trailer.
It's a good
They do a
excuse to
great
bounce.
job. Good music, like showing off a ton of stuff in it. It's so busy. It just keeps you just keep wanting to watch more.
Gotcha. And it looks like it's early access specifically too. So
Gotcha.
Next, so we can get the word out, is Fight of Animals.
This is still the same trailer, I think. It's just, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, they put
ending,
the League of Legends one thing.
Yeah, I couldn't find one without it, but hey.
It's
But
okay.
yeah, Fight of Animals. Do you like animals?
Oh my God, I saw this and I was like, yes. Actually, at first I was wondering with the description if it would be special, and then I watched it. I'm like, no, it's worth it.
No, and this was such a hard choice. There was 4 or 5 different trailers, but the other ones were just showcasing just individual characters. Like their newest one is of like the beluga whale, and my God, it is like it is hilarious. All of these trailers are so good. This
game, if I remember reading, it literally is a fight between the animal memes. They are all based off of popular animal memes, specifically that they put into a fighting game.
I didn't read that part.
Yeah, no. So that's like the magic squirrel is the one that looks over his shoulder at you. Things like
who's
that.
the whale then?
I don't know, but
who's the crow?
Hey, I don't know my memes. I'm a dad, but that is what they have in the notes. Is what I read.
Is this where I say "Okay, boomer"?
Yeah, I'm not a boomer. I'm not a boomer.
We have a game very originally called The North Pole.
So, you know, this probably wouldn't have made the cut sometimes if it wasn't Christmas time, or, you know, I can see Christmas time for this. Yeah, it's freaking Santa.
Yeah. If it wasn't Christmas, I probably would have put this in special.
So okay, yeah. But that said, I've actually had people send me personal messages saying they're glad that we put some of those trailers in there because they showed that, or they got those games for their kids. So I'm like, all right.
Totally baseball.
This is a VR baseball game.
You know what? I'm down for a good VR baseball game if it works.
Yes. Oh, I was supposed to send this to Casper, or I wanted to send this to Casper, because I know Casper likes, has been playing, I think it was basebal, right?
Yeah, it was
the
game or whatever.
MLG,
LMLB, the game.
Yeah, it's like him and Crumps, if I remember correctly, were playing it. But like, I know Casper has VR, so this would be really interesting to see if he'd play it or not.
Hey, you could be Mega Man. That said, it's cool that you could be the actual announcer. What was that?
Be interesting if you could play this online.
Dude, if you could, that'd be amazing.
You'd have it'd be like what is it? What's the VR game? I'm trying to think of VR chat, except you can actually play full-on baseball in it.
So, I know that I'm the one that put this on, and normally I haven't been putting as many tools into this as usual, but Substance Designer has released their 2020 version of their tools, and all of these games you're looking at use Substance Designer. So I figured it was good to bring up for anyone who wanted to see maybe new technologies and such coming out over the next year, that this is a thing.
Yeah, and it's I've actually heard of other I've watched a few model editors or scene composers. I don't know what the technical term would be of it, but basically 3D artists that do with the lighting, figuring out how lighting works with all the textures that exist, and Substance designer has come up on those streams and whatnot. So yeah, if you get this, it's a heavy price, but you get free updates for all of 2020 when you link your account as well too. But you can get it through Steam, which is pretty damn cool.
So, yeah, I don't know, just a little part of me always loves seeing the tools as they come out.
Well, you don't get to think about like how some of these games make their unique looks. They're like, oh yeah, it's just art. But realistically, how many layers do you think one model has at the end of the day?
I don't even want to pretend, because it depends. It's such a different subject.
Even some pixel art, you think, oh yeah, it's just single pixels. No, there's some stuff that interacts. Okay.
What?
Welcome to the Good Garden, the Good Time Garden. This is a short trailer. Just take it in. It's free to play. Explore.
Bye.
Explore a throbbing pink world full of strange naked creatures and gather food for your friend in this short, surreal experience. Have fun with that.
Damn. Damn.
It's such a short trailer, but I'm just like, what the hell?
It's been a while since we had a good anime trailer here.
I know. I was so happy that when there was some good ones that came out this time. Bladder Sky. Bladder? The dollar?
Bladder? Baldur. That's Baldur.
Baldur?
Yeah.
Baldur Sky. There we go. It's combining the two games, Baldur Sky Dive, Lost Memory, and Baldur Sky Dive 2 Recorder?
Okay.
Recode.
I don't even know how to say that, so feel proud.
Recorder. Let's go. Recorder.
Recorder.
At least we went the same angle with it.
I love
it. But yeah, no, it actually looks pretty cool though. Like I don't know, it's simple enough of a game that just looks like it could work.
So progress backwards? Oh, it's time travel. Farabelle.
Three modes, 40 units, 18 spells and abilities. Looks like it could have that very casual feel to it.
Kinda curious.
I know, I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about this, but you know, you never know. Turn back time.
Okay, so they use turn back time to avoid save mechanics, which is cool. I've always appreciated when games actually do that.
And before XCOM has a time travel thing in their next game where you can turn back your moves if you want.
Well, the thing is with Braid, which is where it was really first credited, when that came out, it allowed you to experiment freely.
Braid?
Yeah,
Braid?
way back in the day.
Excuse me.
What?
Are you disrespecting the one time game that was on Xbox?
No, I'm not disrespecting. I'm giving it credit where it's due. The implementation of the time travel literally destroyed the checkpoint system in the save system and allowed people to be more free to dive into actually exploring the game. It was one of the most brilliant things they've done. Now, what the heck is this?
Blinks! Blinks did it first!
Really?
Blinks the Time Sweeper! 2002!
Okay, well, Okay, we'll revisit that conversation. What the hell is this game?
Don't you want to be a rock star?
Maybe? This is Heavy Metal, the fight game?
It's Raining Fists and Meta.
Oh.
With an L.
This
Metal.
Oh my god, it's Heavy Metal Smash.
1 to 4 player adventure. So I'm not sure how the adventure side works with it, or if it's co-op / versus. It looks more versus, but supposedly it has I don't know, maybe if it's NPCs that you end up fighting single player, but hey, I'm down with Heavy Metal Smash.
Oh my god. We need to let Omic Smash know about this. I'm excited.
It's awesome looking though.
That's I know so many people in the music sector that do heavy metal. This would be an amazing 4-player music sector stream. Hey, you can pet the cat or dog. All right, I like the music. So this is, oh geez, oh no, my rabbits are gone?
Yes.
Wait, do you command them? Oh my god, they hit a casual, beautiful way of doing, what the hell is the puzzle game that involved you freeing? This is cool. What did you research on it? What did you find out?
100 rabbits to rescue.
That's awesome. It was you played as Abe's Odyssey and stuff. It has the direction mechanic in that.
Yes.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I felt this was a very much a puzzle adventure game. Like that, I think they have a full story that goes in it too as well and whatnot. So I'll probably end up playing this.
I'll be honest, that seems like a game you might want to play twice to see how fast you can do it. I could see speedrunners jumping into that.
Hey, have you ever wanted, or have you ever had an inkling to say, "Wow, this train station sucks"? Or when you're, say, at a baseball field and you're like, "Wow, this crowd sucks." How about like any busy place whatsoever, you think that you could have designed it better?
You know?
Well, now you can do that with Station Flow.
I'll be honest, this is a different aesthetic. This genre has been hit up at least 5 or 6 times in the last year. But that said, this one seems the most complex of them all and most customizable. This is the type of game that people who play City Skylines and obsess over their traffic flow would love. And those people need to hit the bathroom. They need to flow.
Need to get the flow going.
I could see that as a fun game.
Next up, Down to Hell. That tree's about to eat those people.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I don't know what you're talking about, you. I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Are you flowing?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
it's
ready. It's ready. Yeah.
To go to hell. Run. Oh, they broke the average. Oh my god, is it a runner?
Is it a runner? It's not a runner, sorry.
No, it's not.
That just has some pretty unique visual styles to it.
Oh, this is well timed, especially after Blasphemous hit the circuits on Twitch. This could pull the same communities that appreciated that out. That looks like many different fights. Oh, are they going for the entire Dark Souls difficulty mentality? High challenge.
You mean dodging video games?
Well, okay, maybe I am using the overused term. Oh yeah, they're doing that.
The only thing I have for this game is each chapter has many bosses.
Okay.
Many bosses. Handle them.
Many bosses. All dots handle them.
Dodge better. But yeah, no. That second half. That was going up to what? December 23rd. So hey, guess what? All of those games you can get before Christmas.
That's pretty cool. Do you know what's the other thing to think about? Those are all the games that released before or during the beginning of the Steam sale. Let's see how this last third goes. I'm really interested. See you in part 3, friends. Yeah, we'll pause right there. We'll get back here. Pause, get back here. Yeah, is it working? It's working.
It's all working.
That's what we're doing right now, Morag. We are working. We are working through all of the bad trailers to find the good trailers, and you did the majority of that this month, and you picked some gems.
You're not going to be happy with the last part then.
Why?
It only gets worse.
Well, no, there is no way that 23rd on is going to have anything reasonable for a release. I don't expect that. I don't know who would ever release a game on the 26th to the 30th, maybe the 31st, but the 26th to the 29th, why?
I kind of lied. There is one game that I'm really looking forward to that's in that release schedule. There's one I'm just like, holy shit, what is this? Yes, I want this. So there's my pre-hype for it.
So some things that I want to say. I wonder if it would be smart to introduce K-Drac to Station Flow, because I think it may replace his addiction to City Skylines.
Mm-hmm.
His city is freaking huge and beautiful. He's been working on it for like 2.5 years.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's a fun subject to bring up sometime. He can stream the game for you, and you just sit there and watch and be like, wow. Other than that, what were your picks? Looks like you...
For that, I got a couple in there. I had Watum, the Katamari game. DJ Max. I had Baldur Sky. That's probably going to be something I'll play on my own. And OG's, oh no, my rabbits are gone. And Station Flow.
I'll be honest, that's a good... I clicked a lot. Some of them so I could revisit them for other people. Like Raining Fist and Metal is for Homing Smash, because he's full on a heavy metal streamer. I'm also going to ping other people like Toxicity and such. People I met through 8-Bit Drummer at their wedding. And such. Other than that... Actually, funny story about that wedding. Do you know how I was there to produce the stream and work with the audio and stuff?
Yeah.
So after the wedding was done and everybody was, getting more casual and such, all of a sudden, Jared just looks over at me and he says, all right, well, hook everything up to that TV. We're going to play Smash. So after the wedding, they're all just sitting there playing Smash Brothers, screaming while everyone else is having a good time.
Hey man, it was one of my friends' wedding was their wedding dance was to DDR. Literally just pulled out a whole DDR dance pad and then they did a DDR song like right there.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Other than that though, let's see. I looked at Singularity because I want to check that out. The SCP one, Basketball Classic.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's see, what else do we got? Baldur Sky, because you reminded me of it. Like, from Baldur Sky to Fairbell and OG's My Rabbits Are Gone. I'm really curious about those. I can't believe that such a simple-looking game got both our attention, the Rabbits one.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll be extremely streamable. I think if you have, like, a community that's around, like, the cutesiness of that, or that's heavy speedrun, maybe? But anything past that, I don't think it'd be super streamable. I don't think there's actually many games this month that are super streamable.
I think that I'm going to have some really good Blitz nights where I check out games for 30 to 60 minutes at a time. Because a lot of these are fantastic for first looks and then run away.
Oh, Baldur Sky is a visual novel?
What?
Oh, dang. Baldur Sky is a visual novel with gameplay spiced in.
I'll be honest, I've gotten to respect the visual novels more and more. Right now, the series that is... Like, I do first looks, but right now the series we're going through is Unavowed. Have you heard about that game?
I have not, no.
So you know about Wadjet Eye games, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so it's their most recent one that was heavily critically acclaimed. And its story is really, really off. I'm gonna not say awesome. It's hooking me in ways I didn't expect. It almost feels like urban fantasy as a whole, but it really picks from a bunch of different directions. Like, I'm getting a Buffy the Vampire Slayer vibe. I'm getting a little bit of a Twilight vibe in some cases. I'm getting a Vampire the Masquerade vibe. And
so they don't know what they want to be.
No, I'm just saying that it is very well defined, and people who love any part of those genres in any way will find something that hooks them here. And I'm not saying any of those is negative. It's just there's something that hooked people with Twilight, even if it's quote unquote, you know, a big meme that it sucks, but it was a phenomenon for a reason. You know?
Is there a meme that it sucks?
No, it's better love story than Twilight meme.
Oh.
Yeah, but no,
well, that doesn't mean it sucks. It just means it was a really bad story. Doesn't mean it sucks though.
No,
Just a bad story. You can still enjoy a bad story. Look at friggin' what's a really sappy story that's just and you just love it, but it's just at the same time you're like, but why?
I will say,
what was the one with the pig? Charlotte's Web isn't a perfect example of that, actually.
That's wow.
It's a story
reference.
about a pig. It's a story about a pig that you probably ate their brothers and sisters how many long times ago? Like how many times a month, a week, a year? But yet we're still I get it. Trying to humanize animals in some way. But it's just one of those stories when you think about it, you're just like, but why?
So I will say this, Morag, especially after you played the Somnium Files. I know that you're willing to play some games that are heavy on story. How many Wadget Eye games have you even looked at? Or none? Wadget Eye
I know
games,
of them, but yeah.
I played through all of Techno Babylon, and it was an incredible experience. People still reference. And Unavowed is possibly going to become my favorite game of theirs. So what I speculate is, if you've got a dead time, it might be worth it to go back to that. It's important to note, I think Unavowed was up against, was up in the top 5 for best story at the VGA's 2018, and almost won. I think they lost to God of War, to put it in perspective how it was compared. So,
Charles Webb still a better story than Twilight.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but some
sparkly vampires. That's all.
And you know what? Okay. Let's be real here about Twilight. I think
that's where most of. Anyway, sorry.
It was no, it's all good. It's really nice that they actually had a weird story about I'm vampires, but I eat animal blood. That was always the flaw. All of my youth is I'm like, well, if you just need blood, why not suck on a pig? What makes human blood different?
Well, it's different proteins.
It's
not like you can use pig blood in for humans.
Yeah.
Or can you? Chat? Medical people?
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking, I've never heard of it.
It's like, have people used it? I imagine maybe there's something. I don't know. Now I'm questioning that.
Yeah, but there's also the argument of, you know what? I literally drank a glass of milk today, looking down and realized, you know, this came from a cow.
No, it didn't just come from a cow. It came from the tit of a cow.
A teat. Let's be respectful. I think we're good to go ahead. Anything?
Can't use pig's blood, but you can use a pig to filter human blood, though.
Oh, really?
So, like liver-wise, you can use a pig to filter it. That's interesting. Huh. Now I'm only. Oh God, my mind just went different directions on that one.
Godfather says they sometimes use pig skin and organs in humans.
See, I've heard that. I've heard like different animals, they can use different skins off animals for skin transplants and whatnot.
Yeah, I'll say that this is something I've never researched, so I'm not going to pretend I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'll comment.
Monkey hearts for transplants?
Yeah. Carbonated water was originally produced by using animal organs of some sort of some way. Today I learned.
I imagine it only went through like maybe the kidneys. I don't know.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of loving these breaks because I'm learning crap from you guys.
Okay, we should go to next part. Let's go.
But before we go, Morag, you got a message you want to say to everybody out there?
You're awesome. You're excellent. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us for this long, because it wouldn't keep continuing if you haven't. So It's excellent, and I love making these each time.
Did you almost say each teat?
I was gonna say tit, but you know.
Nice, each tit. Guys, thank you for allowing us to make in this each tit.
Each tit, yeah.
Each tight.
Tight. So tight. Let's go. Let's start. Let's go.
Let's switch into videos. Taking the music off. I think we click the button now.
Hey, it's time.
What's
for the
next
next part?
Oh, for that part?
This part. The continuation of the Game Trailer Show.
Or something. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
So, we've had 2 parts so far. Now people are here to part 3. Should we tell them we're sorry or congratulations?
All the above.
Nice.
And Merry Holidays.
Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah.
That was the worst attempt to whatchamacallit, be super PC as I could have.
I love how you started it with whatchamacallit.
Anyway, we're checking out games from the 23rd all the way down to the 30th, the end of the month. Note how there's nothing for the 31st, oddly enough. But first game up is Eternal Battlefield. You can play solo or co-op gameplay on the PC.
All right, co-op I'm down with always, especially because this looks RPG-y.
RPG.
Oh, this is... I don't care if this is casual or not. I love this look of gameplay.
I did not think this was casual. Like, okay, maybe some of those menus, yes, but as soon as you start seeing this don't look casual.
No, it looks fun.
Because this is taking, and I don't know if it's like Battle Royale style or whatnot, but it takes like, you only see a couple buttons down the bottom, so it's like that MOBA style, possibly, but it's more RTS style, you know? You're controlling your gang of units to try and go versus on other ones. And like I said, I don't know if it is Battle Royale style, but it looks fantastic.
Click, click, click. I am in on this one. You will see this on my stream. I don't care.
Oh, you can see their whole little unit there.
That's awesome.
And granted, it's unfortunate that like some of those animation styles have kind of gone down that casual side because it is it's a quick turnout of animation style. It is, from what I can tell, because you see it all over the app stores.
Gotcha. So.
Hey, we have Princess Maker. Fairy Tale Comes True. I know this is coming out for PC and the Switch. I think on the PC store, they only have a Japanese trailer up right now, but the Switch one had their English trailer. But yeah, it has multiple endings. So I played a game, I forget what it was called, but it was kind of a Princess Maker, though. A long time ago. It was a meme game because I would voice the princess.
Yeah. It's the one that was a visual novel that you got to choose your studies every day, right?
Yes, that one.
I played that one too, and I died 3 times.
I think I had like 40 deaths before I'm like, guys, I'm done. I can't play this anymore. Just keep going. I don't know how to beat it. I don't know how to. I was too stubborn to go look up a guide of like a perfect playthrough. I can't remember the name of the game.
I went
Long
and
Live the
tried
Queen. Thank you, Mecca.
What was it? Long Live the Queen? Yes.
Yeah.
I looked up a guide and found out that there were many guides and none of them were perfect. So,
that's super unfortunate.
Well, no,
I'm not even going to try saying this game name.
What is? Okay, I'll try. Pulstario. It's a me.
Pulstario? Pull, is that an L or an I?
I assume it's a pull. L. Like pulse is what it looks like they're trying to pull off.
How would you say it if it had an I instead?
Puistario?
Okay, I like the first one you said better.
It is an L, by the way. I just checked.
What do we got? 5 modes, 16 levels. Have fun with it. It looks like it's like a fun little challenging platformer-esque type game. Mobile too. Mac Store. Who's Android?
Back in the 80s and 90s. Oh, and wait, what? Hey, Indy!
Hey, I know that person.
So, oh, is this Rise to Ruin or not Rise to Ruin? Regions of Ruin?
Yeah, coming to Switch.
Nice. Did they ever? They did finish their early access, I would guess then.
Yeah, and they didn't come out with a new trailer because it's the same one.
I remember I played almost a full campaign of this in early access, and I abused the game so bad because they had abusable mechanics, and it was glorious.
Is having an abusable game mechanic make for a bad game?
No, not at all. It just means you gotta patch it or accept it.
Yeah. Hey, where's that logo? That's the second time I've seen it. Hey, does this game remind you of anything?
This screams a game that Dark Quinn would appreciate. What the hell is this game?
This is the game I'm actually looking forward to because I looked at it, I'm like, what is this?
Sacred Stones. Yeah, by the way, the reference is Cave Story 100%.
Yeah, it's using the same engine as Cave Story.
Makes sense.
So I've always interested, like, when you start seeing devs that put out their engine for people to use, like, what does that mean for people that can actually go and make games from it and sell it? So I don't know what the legal portion of it is, but hey, you know, I'm down to play this and see how well it plays out.
I mean, going on that point, that's why we've seen over the past half year 5 or 6 Maniac Mansion clone-like games when they release their engine. That said, this game looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks more like a boss rush mode, but at some points it does look like they do have some platforming too as well, because like Cave Story was fantastic. I loved Cave Story so much. Never did fully beat the last boss, the special boss, but still pretty damn good. But yeah, I'll probably be playing that for sure.
That's a game that I got a check mark on.
Oh, next up we have and this is its full game name.
Okay.
Swing Dunk Beta Bracket.
Oh, wow, they actually put beta in the name?
Yep.
Oh, clueless people. That's it. Wait a second.
Oh, wait.
This is like the one mode of Rocket League, and I'm okay with that. They have a hoop mode with leash.
I haven't actually looked at Rocket League in such a long time, but it's just like, oh yeah, it's Rocket League. But hey, why not?
That's awesome, though. That was a fun mode. It just got oh, that's cool that you do the momentum like that. Oh, this is going to be one of those niche games that'll be wonderful.
I don't know. Is it direct ripoff, clone? I have no idea. But hey, you know, it's a genre, and someone's trying to find a better way to do it, or maybe make a quick buck. We'll never know.
You know what?
You know what? I will say that there's always fun in can you remake something? Like, you know, you see something that's in front of you. Can you remake it? But then there's reselling it, but
oh, this is Xenoraptor.
To put effort into stuff. Yeah, this is Xenoraptor.
True story. Episode 17 of the Jackass podcast featured us playing this as an 8-player game.
Well, there we go.
Is this porting?
This is porting to the Microsoft Game Store for Xbox, I think.
Okay. Still, it was a fun game. It was twin stick shooter. Had a lot of customization through level up mechanics. And you could set it up for like 4v4 teams, or you could do co-op things or fighting each other. We all screamed at Joy Girl. She killed us a lot.
Anyway, you can also get that on Switch and PS4 too, as you can see there too as well.
It was a fun game if you enjoy your
anything. And then that dream.
Starship True. What?
I still can't believe it was.
Hey, it's one of those ultra casual games again that look really cool.
Mom, is that
adventure game
but how is this possible?
In the genre of hidden objects.
Years ago.
I'm down with hidden object games.
It seems
I'll
like
add
a
this
least
to my list of
stay away from
suggestions for other
immediate
people.
confinement.
But yeah, I think this is another one of those games with big fish that they had years ago on their own client, but now can get on Steam. But again, like I know a couple people that would really dig this game too as well.
You ever want to sit down and just brainstorm? Even though, if my community would let me, could I go for like a genre month? Kind of like how you do the month of arts. Be like, could I do hidden puzzle games for a week, for example? It'd be cool.
There's definitely ways to pull it off.
There are. Is this finally coming out, Wanjin?
Wanjin is finally coming out for Switch.
Nice. Did I miss its release?
I'm pretty sure it already came out on PC a while ago.
I remember it in early access. This is a fantastic, beautiful game.
40% off right now on Steam.
That's awesome.
A whole $3. That's $3 for this game on PC right now. Have fun.
I mean, it's not the
87%.
It's not the quote unquote best game, but for what it does, it's a beautiful game that gives a great experience.
How much is going to be on Switch? Switch release, I'm going to say is going to be 15, 19? Holy cannoli, no. $6 Canadian. Okay. This might be a new casual game for my Switch.
Nice. It has replayability, but the thing is, it's just the way that they approached it. I really liked it. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool looking game, though. I'm just checking marking that.
I may have nudged to the end of the game to keep 10 seconds of waiting out.
Next game we have is Monolith: Rise of the Past, which is actually DLC to the original game, Monolith.
I've never seen this game, and it looks beautiful for its genre.
Mm-hmm. The original game has a 98% on Steam right now.
I can see that.
So this DLC, like, I know I'm going to be checking this out. This is fantastic. New DLC has 2,000 plus new room layouts. It looks like it's a little roguelike-ish. As you can see, they picking up different power-ups and whatnot as they're going to the next area and whatnot. So, I'm definitely interested in this.
The music's interesting.
Watched Craig play the main game. It looked pretty good. Yeah, no, I'll probably end up playing this. Gameplay looks just good stuff, man.
It just looks beautiful. I'm sorry, I've always been the advocate for any pixel art game, so I am down for this one.
With his music.
Like, it's kind of mesmerizing in a way where it has like the core primary and then an awkward undertone that makes it feel almost phasey. I don't know how to describe it.
Oh, look, that one releases on Christmas.
Nice. Well, as a sequel, you can probably pull that off because it's a community you've already got ready for you, you know?
Yeah.
So this is Stradium Immortality, or Immortality. Immortality?
Immortality.
Well, tell me about it from what you researched.
Your fight, your way, unlockable classes, mutators, cheats, and hats. Level seeds and size options to customize your run, boss rush mode, incursion mode, and more.
Nice, the marketing pitch.
Yep, that's pretty much all that they had on their page that was worth talking about.
Yeah,
but the game looks cool. It looks cool though.
So this is going to the Switch. Akudo Showdown.
Beat 4 of my friends. Wait. Beat 4 of my friends? Where's the fifth player then?
Where's the fifth player? You're right.
Where's the fifth player? Trailer, you're awful. beat 4 of my friends with big weapons. Where's the 5th player? Where is he?
Chat.
Wait a second. Maybe the game itself thinks that everyone that plays it is a friend.
Morag? Morag, do not say that the game is gaining its sentience.
Well, it's not.
They're on the train.
It's just told that its friends is going to play with it.
I know. Maybe your friend is a train.
The friend, maybe the train is who we're talking about this whole time.
Maybe the train is the actual narrator of a Kuda
There we go.
Morag, can you pet the train?
You can, but it's not going to be good.
Oh, it may end in murder.
It might be some manslaughter for sure. Yes.
Oh, that's a shame.
Some would probably call it suicide in this regard, but hey, you know, Mom, I just want to pet the train. Okay, honey, you have fun time. Next game, Journey to New Atlantis. Look at that. You're having such a great time in the desert somehow. That's not water.
Is
which
this
I would
puzzle genre
Atlantis.
Story?
Point and click post-apocalyptic adventure game.
Interesting. All right, can we just removing the cheekiness of that attack? I'm cool with the fact that we have non-standard archetypes in our main character. Well, that's a land shark.
I am pretty sure they're only showing off like the beginning parts of this game, so it does make me question what like the later parts of the game are going to end up being.
Yeah.
But maybe this is like the person that made the trailer, like only like the dev hired someone. They're like, hey, can you make us a trailer? And the kid's probably like, yeah, I can do that. And then they only play like the first hour of the game, and they're like, okay, here's the trailer.
Well, I mean, you could get that impression from the map at least. Now, I love how they're like, we're going to Atlantis, and they're on a desert.
But did you see the map? They only show the first 3 areas.
Yeah. Oh, this is created partially by the European governments.
It's just a weird game. It's called Luxar. Not to be confused with the ultra casual game Luxar.
Yeah, not just Luxar. Now,
just Luxar.
Can we talk about how this music reminds me of Descent? The old 6-axis space game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I got to say, actually.
Oh, okay. It's just a cool visual game.
I would totally watch people stream this.
It'd be good for like a one-time kind of playthrough type thing, but I think it could get boring after, like if it doesn't change too much. It could get boring after like maybe 15 minutes. I think it'd be more suited for like YouTube, but...
So you're saying first look, not full playthrough?
Oh, for sure.
I love I mean, not even being cheap, not even being weird about it, the fluidity of the motion. Like, you can tell there's drag on the way that you move. That's pretty cool.
Spooky alien mask.
I'm okay with, I may be okay with alien mask spookiness. That said, it doesn't look like there's an insane select depth of gameplay options.
Speedrun streams, I think, could do well for this, though.
I could see that.
Luxar-videogame.com. Why couldn't you just do Luxar.game?
I don't know.
Next game. PMI Inverse Universe. I never actually said that game out loud before. That is such a weird way of saying that. PMI Inverse Universe.
Well, you get love holes of sorts.
First game, self-published. It's such a unique style. Like just the whatever filters they're using over top of over this too. Just they did a great job of it. Just the art.
Second game I've seen that does this style. It's still beautiful though. I like this. Do you know how earlier I played a bunch of space games? I said the games I played back in the computer on the 80s and 90s. It was the space games like this where you had the rotating ship and space mentality. I love these games.
Oh, it's a PM1. Damn the font that's used on this spreadsheet.
I'm sorry.
PM1 still. Inverse universe is the part that always like just sounds weird to me. Hey, do you like bacteria?
Okay. Not
Do you
really,
like puzzle
but
games with bacteria?
I'll go with puzzle games with bacteria.
Okay, inverse. I'm sorry, inverse.
Is this a puzzle PvP game?
Yes, you can play classic or in battle royale mode. I imagine it's gonna end up being like one of those like IO games in some way.
I adored those. When itch.io was trending, that was great.
There's like a good chunk of IO games that exist out there nowadays. Hey, I know I keep answering opening some of these games with questions, but like, hey, do you like cruising in USA?
I do like cruising in USA. What is Ocean Drive Challenge Remastered? I'm totally in. Every time you drop it, I'm with you.
Just read the spreadsheet. It's right there.
Oh, are you talking about it's a remaster of Xbox Live's arcade game?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Is that Rick Astley in the rearview mirror?
Was it?
I don't know. It wasn't, but I can fake it.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I will say my favorite part of the stages was when you got to parts where you saw other things on the side, like the cows back there, or the... How many stands for food do you need?
Come on, it's Florida. At the, like, you know, you go across the beach area. So many people want the foods, you know?
I played so much Cruis'n USA. This just looks fun.
I guess this was at the original GDQ as a 4-player race.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, and it has the progress map. Yeah. So, where's Two-Point Hospital going now?
Oh.
PS4 and Xbox One.
2-Point Hospital
And maybe the
coming
Switch.
to console.
I think.
Your breathtaking
Yes, let's just say it's going to consoles. Yes,
Cure
consoles.
unusual illnesses.
Console.
If you notice, the platform column's a little skipped this time.
Improve your
Yeah.
hospitals with research.
You know
It's
what,
okay,
though?
don't worry.
Machines.
This is
And by
probably a
hiring
fantastic
great
time of
staff.
year for ports
Oh,
in
and
particular,
try
now
not
that I
to
think
kill
about it.
anyone.
Yes, going to consoles.
Going to
Late
consoles.
2019. That's as late 2019 as you can get because that's December 30th. That's as late as you can get with that. Wow. Have fun with it though.
I've heard so many good things about that game, honestly. I want to play it. I loved Sim Hospital.
That's the final game of 2019 right there. A port of not Sim Hospital, of 2-Point Hospital.
2-Point Hospital. Well, Morag, it's been fun. I guess we'll see everybody on the next year. Please remember to like, subscribe, and leave comments, or also follow us on Twitch and do all the things and any other word we can do to make you do things.
See you in 2020.
See you in 2020. All right. That was something. So, damn, this show feels short today for good reason, because it is short. I'm on chat screen. So, Morag, I can see you did your best with what you had. The research for this, like all of the games I liked.
All of the games I liked. Did you actually? That you liked or that me liked?
No, just generally for the entire show, for all the games, because you did a lot of the research. All of the games I liked. Like, I was worried, not because of you doing anything, just even if I had all the time in the world, I'm like, how much am I going to have to scour to find games? Because historically, the end of December is a crappy time to find them. So this year turned out pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. If you go and open up the spreadsheet and look at all like the ratings, Pretty much everything was a 3 or higher. There were some that were like a 2.5.
Yeah.
And then there was 2s. I'm just like, no. But it was pretty much, that's what I was saying, like all the games I liked. It pretty much was all the games I liked, because I'm just like, well, nothing else. All of this. Perfect. It actually worked out really well. Like it was 3 21-minute episodes, I think.
Honestly, like diving into it, and that's something that we can bring to an open conversation of both chats, is instead of having 4 parts with what we consider our average or better, or no, our below average to average or better, having 3 parts with just average or better, that kind of feels better. I kind of like it
because there was still 110. Like I went through over 400 games, and was it 400? It was 400 games, cut down to 110, cut down to just over 60.
Gotcha. And I mean, I didn't get to vote on everything, but if I remember correctly, I still kept throwing out the 2s for the votes and such for many of them. And I only do that when I'm like, I probably wouldn't put this in, but I want to give them a chance to say they hate it too.
Yeah, 364 games I went through. That's what it was. But yeah.
So
it was definitely interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious where the shit those 300 games were. Here's a question: Is hentai still trending?
It's every show that I've done. The thing is, there's always going to be your hentai games. What was one of my favorites I saw? I know I tweeted out about one.
That tweet was amazing.
Had to censor it a bit. Now, honestly, if you actually looked up the game, I just censored a really, really lewd model. Like, I don't think I had to censor it. I just didn't want it on my timeline.
Yeah.
But what was the one I put in this chat here? It was called... I had to put a not safe for work tag on it because I was like, uh-oh. Where's it? I'm going to find it, damn it. Nope, I'm not going to find it. Oh, there it is. It was called Cyber City. Okay. Just stick with me for a second here. Okay, so Cyber City. This game was this was interesting. So right off the get-go, you already know what it's going to be about. It's about cybering.
Okay.
I don't know if it was a VR game. I don't remember. I'm not going to open it. I'm not going to click it on it again. But the trailer, I wanted to put the trailer in and find a way to censor everything, because from what it looked like, it was a post-apocalyptic game where, like, you know, you have these cities that are very tech-heavy, where people were actually battling robots. And you were the owner, I think, of one of these robots, but I think your betting was based upon your like the people for sex trade. It was really weird. But there was an actual other aspect to the game that wasn't just sex. So it was interesting.
I have no shame in saying I have looked at games with kind of likewise. I shouldn't be looking up more detail into this, but it's kind of fascinating.
Yeah.
I have had more than my fair share of games over the year that I'm like...
Do you mind if I throw that link in the chat if anyone is interested in checking it out?
Put not suitable for work for it.
Yeah,
and I think we're good.
But yeah, it was like the trailer by itself was interesting, and I think they only showed like, did they remove the game?
Probably.
Oh, they removed the game. It's gone. Rip. I think it definitely was. There was portions of the game where I'm just like, this is on Steam.
Can we just talk about the funny part that Steam opens up to adults and everybody has an issue, and now they are pruning those games left and right?
Wait, it's working for some people but not for others.
You know, there's a joke here about how it must be in their...
Oh, no. It says you must log in to see this content. Never mind. It's still there.
Oh, okay.
It just says, oops, sorry. That's all I read. And I was thinking they removed it. But no, you got to be logged in to see it. Yeah, okay, I didn't read the error. It's there, though.
So, it's amazing how many of those sex-based games legitimately get just destroyed as you're going through. Because I go through the key mailers here and there, and let me tell you, when you go and look at every single one, because you're looking for possible special trailers, you may take a year off your life doing that research.
Yeah, like there's There's definitely some. I don't get like the whole puzzle game quick. Like I wouldn't even call it an asset flip. It's basically just they take a picture and then they turn it so then it's like
the slider
mosaic
puzzle.
And you just the slider puzzle. Like that is like a good chunk of the shitty porno games that are out there, and I'd say that's a good fifth of them.
Because as I was told by a friend when I was casually talking about this, they're like, yeah, if you Google some term, you can download a program that you just define images and it will auto-generate the entire game for you.
Yeah.
And then you just send it to Steam for $100 and hope it sells more than $100.
Obi says, I added one game to my game list that is not safe for work and it changes my entire front page.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I know that when I was doing the trailer stuff, I was making sure, because I made the mistake last time, I was on my own personal YouTube account. It definitely hurt my recommended.
Yeah. You know,
so now I make sure I'm always on the game trailer account when I'm doing the trailers.
You know, now that I think about it, if there's ever a situation where we have to wonder what we're logging into, I bet you we could do the alternative shadow account for game trailers for whenever we have to go down that path.
Oh, that is what I've been using.
Okay, good, because I want to see how we can destroy that recommended list.
Yeah, Conan Exiles ruined my Steam page for so long because of the nudity tag in it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we move on to the specials then?
Well, before we move on to the specials, we should probably talk about what we're going to be doing afterwards. For anyone who knew, many of you know what this is, but we do raids here on Twitch. So we'll be raiding a channel. We'll figure it out.
I am actually going to be continuing streaming.
Oh, so we will be raiding Morag after this.
Yep. There we go.
That makes it simple. So all the people on my channel and from the raid earlier in Smokelook's channel, I hope all of you had a great time. After we watch these, we're going to go over to watch what on your channel, Morag?
I think I'm going to be playing some Dauntless, I think.
Ooh.
I want to play some more Dauntless. I was gonna play it off stream, just like I may as well just stream it. I want to play some more Dauntless.
Well, that works.
Do that or F14. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens.
In terms of a post-mortem, there's not really anything we have to go out of our way. It's the holidays, and we're kind of, this week, what's this week? Hey, let's have our post-mortem right now. Hey, Morag, good show.
Good show. It was fun. It was good stuff.
That was a great post-mortem. We should do it more sometime.
Yeah, A+. We didn't even talk about what we clicked. I clicked on Sacred Stones. I clicked on Dragon and Monolith, the Relics of Past.
I did Eternal Battlefield because I want to try that multiplayer. Sacred Stones.
Actually, I want to do that
too. We can do a dual stream, figure out how we can die. I clicked Darkness and Flame, Enemy in the Reflection, because I wanted to talk to C. Von Bear about it. Dronjin and Monolith as well. And I also picked 2 Point Hospital because I haven't played it yet.
There you go. Oh yeah, the console releases have their expansions included too as well.
Ooh, that's good to know. Good evening, Dupe. So next, if it's your first time here, have you guys seen the special trailers? Yes or no in chat? I'd love to see your response.
And like I said, there's a lot of special trailers because I didn't know if there were going to be full trailers or special trailers. So it could be 7.
Ooh.
There's a lot this time.
It's all good. I'm looking at some of the. This is going to potentially be great just looking at the names of them.
That second last one, we're going to click through it. It's a very long trailer and it's not worth watching.
Gotcha. Okay.
I want to keep it in there just because I'm like, huh.
Okay. So it's important to note, these are interesting games, and we do not recommend you buy them personally, but if it's your fetish, we won't judge you. Hey, Morag, are you chatting or lurking? Okay, you're going to bed. Morag,
I'm just clicking buttons. I'm just clicking buttons.
It's all good. Why is that 10 p.m. PST Nightbot? You're drunk. All right, guys, we're going back to our videos. Click the buttons. All right.
Oh, clicking the buttons.
Clicking the buttons. Yes, you are. I'm ready when you're ready.
I'm ready when you're ready. Oh, we don't actually have to record this. We can
No,
just
not
do
at
it.
all. We just have a little intro here so that we can fake talking or something. And later on we'll be like, let's record this for Patreons or something, and everybody can get access to it if they pay $500 a month to our OnlyFans accounts.
I put this up on my Pornhub page.
Oh, nice. I was just looking for Chatterbait.
Oh man, no, I have that for my. Oh, I can't joke about that because of lately. Shit.
Oh. I guess.
I was gonna say it's for my feet stream.
Are you going to actually do a feed stream? Because that'd be awesome. Legit.
No, you can't. Because if you do that, you get banned.
Do you?
You're not allowed to have any sexual stuff connected with your main account in any capacity.
Oh, yeah. So this is Atrophill the Key.
Yes. So again, like I said, I didn't know if it was worth keeping. I don't know if you consider it special. It was just a weird trailer. It made me uneasy. Just like, It wasn't even, but it wasn't like hoary enough.
Dude, this is like awkward man standing at the fridge.
Just like, it's a trailer.
I guess.
That's it right there.
The key. Okay.
That was it.
That's cool. Blind Justice.
Don't read the notes.
I'm doing my best not to read notes. Oh shit! You need
Day one.
Oh my god, is this like Papers, Please, except you're an idiot?
Yes. Procedurally generated cases, characters, and world events. Except you are like judge, jury, executioner.
Wow! Wow, this guy's got a strut. Execute.
Yeah, this actually should have been a main trailer. I don't know why I put this in special. But yeah, it's definitely oh my god, is that a picture of Trump on the wall?
Yeah, I was wondering, but the guy seems bald.
But the guy on the right is Stalin.
Stalin? Oh my god, is it Trump? Next 5 people, we will pay blah blah blah.
You've been assassinated.
You're innocent because you would kill me. Oh my god!
You have fallen out of favor and have been
Glory to Aristoska.
Oh, left-hand side is Lenin. But yeah, I think maybe in the long run I might have put special just because it was pretty low quality game. But I guess no, it's a good trailer though. So yeah, that should have been in the main one.
That one, okay, I could see that this one we could recommend.
Yeah, I put that in the main one.
That one I could see an amazing stream too.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine doing an incredible run and then the guards just like, you have fallen out of favor. Bang.
Bang. New game for the creators of Gotcha Heroes.
Oh, this bitch. Morag, let me tell you, you have
this is definitely a meme game.
You have absolute love of these block breaker games, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You absolutely adore these, right?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Not this, but man, there is nothing worse than a block breaker game and also whatever the hell this is. Wow. It's not Skyrim.
I like the memes. It's all memes. This is all memes. 100% meme game.
I can't believe flexible. Morag.
I think that actually already came out.
Morag.
Yeah.
You're wonderful.
Hey, you that's one of your few games that you put on as oh, here we go. This I just a terrible trailer. Terrible trailer.
Oh That's amazing. So wait, do you have literally a laser and a flame?
I think the laser's just a pointer.
I don't know why, but this is... I love how the bodies fall towards and behind you. Morag.
Just a good old VR tech demo, that's all.
I love it. The worst part is how many games are... A bear hammer? Why is it called bear hammer? Prepare your bear.
Prepare your bear.
Why?
It's an amazing name, too.
Why?
I think this was your second game that you had for... Actually, I don't know what your second one was, but this one was hilarious. I'm not going to hit the game yet in chat.
I haven't seen this.
The future foreclosed. The only question is who will stand and fight. First
Oh my god.
Read the names.
The ultra centrist and the opportunist. Oh my god, is this a political fighter?
The game name is Afterburn. Demo.
Apocalypse?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh my
There you
god,
go.
this is amazing.
Have fun with it.
Working class Joe. This is so good and bad. Agent Orange. And the revolutionary. This is what happens when you take an idea and just go with it, and it's wonderful.
It's funny, I think I watched this trailer back to back with the animal fighting trailer too as well. I was like, wait, am I watching the same game? Democalypse, there we go.
Need some downtime.
I'll be honest. Yeah. That was an amazing find. Doggin the Dogfish.
Welcome to Victory XR's virtual dogfish shark dissection. Here is a diagram for you to reference. Go ahead and grab it, then move it to the side as a reference to use throughout the procedure.
Is this literally... This is the long one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this literally a dissection
Scalpel,
simulator?
Make an incision at the anterior point of the pectoral fins.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And the much smaller medial lobe.
All right, for people who don't like actually dissecting and such, I could see this as a really cool educational tool.
Anyway, reason why it's special. Number one, if you listen to the music in the background, they've looped it many times and they've cut it off many times.
Now identify the cerebellum and touch it with your probe.
And then it was just like the cheesiness of the voice acting too as well. Wait a sec, was this a short trailer?
No,
okay, that's
it was
way
only 2 minutes. Yeah. That
was 2 minutes.
Long. Yeah, that no,
Holy
I skipped.
crap.
No, I skipped through. You told me
you
to
did skip through. Okay, you did hit skip through. I was like, that actually felt like a legit trailer. You skipping that through it then? Holy crap! Yeah. So this game, they're actually bringing out part 2 and 3 at the same time, but part 3 trailer was much better.
What the fuck?
There we go. It's done.
That's how you end it.
That was the last of the specials. Those are my specials. Have fun with them.
I like it.
Weird and
Morag,
creepy.
I like that.
But anyway.
Oh man.
Was that an RPG Maker game? I couldn't tell. I don't know if they're trying to do like a visual novel with it or something. I have no idea.
Can we just say that our end cap screen is having this glorious picture behind us?
Man, this is how I just should open up all my streams from now on.
Every
picture
time.
behind me.
Just that picture.
That picture right there.
You know what you should do? You should make it a 50...
Photoshop my own picture on there. No? Okay, sorry.
Maureen, you need to add it so that picture goes full screen for 5 seconds if somebody spends 50,000 points. Channel points. That's it.
50,000 points? Or $50?
Or $50. They could do that too. and then it's just up there for 5 seconds. That's it. No big deal.
Oh, God.
Just that.
Hello. Hello, Chris. Hi.
So,
please flash picture. Okay, thanks. That's only 380 points. You're gonna have to do that at least. Let me get my calculator out here. 50,000.
hold on, no. You need to do that at least $50 more times.
$50 more times. Yeah. And for the math, that's 132 more times.
Oh man.
Good point. So have fun. No.
Morag, I hope you have a fantastic time with Dauntless. I'll wrap it up nice and quick so you can just jump right on in. So, thank you always for that. And honestly, everyone out there, have yourself a happy holidays. And speaking of happy holidays, nothing is more happy than hanging out with Morag after this show. So that's where we're going to send all of you. And I'm saying it publicly, so you can just greet them and take it from here. Anything you want to say?
Hope everyone has an excellent holiday. I know I'll be streaming over the holiday minus Christmas Eve day because I gotta cook food for Christmas dinner and then I gotta bring it up to my parents' house, but I'll be back on Christmas Day.
What are you cooking?
Mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make them super fancy special. I've been watching the Bon Appetit channel on YouTube, and they did a whole special just dedicated to like Thanksgiving, since American Thanksgiving is like really small. But they did an hour episode purely on mashed potatoes.
That's awesome.
And there's some really cool tips out of there. I think I'm gonna go and use.
So my friends and I have been watching a little bit of Epicurious, where they have multiple levels of chefs doing their own takes, and then they have a level 4 food scientist review it. It's really cool and entertaining.
I saw that a little bit too as well.
It's good stuff.
Taters seem easy. Have you had the difference between like, okay, yeah, these are mashed potatoes versus holy shit, that was in my mouth?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's
a different variety of mashed potatoes.
So anyway.
Oh, they seem easy. There we go. I understand your comment now.
Yeah, that is true. When we watch that show, we have 2 actual chefs in the call with us. So they're just bashing the entire time. It's amazing. So, Morag, enough of this. I hope you have a wonderful time with Dauntless and happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you too, man. I'll see you. Well, might chat before, might chat after. Who knows? But have happy holidays.
We'll see you soon. I'm going to go get some food. Bye.